Hello, welcome. This is Daily Zodiac Readings and it's for Wednesday, Thursday. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I've had a few people message me this morning that they're finding the energy a bit triggering. I think it's just because we had that new moon eclipse last week, and you know, it's still kind of the beginning of this new lunar cycle, and also because it's a eclipse energy is the beginning of a new 6-month cycle as well. So it might be that your ego is a little bit active, okay? So you might find the mind is a bit active at the moment, because it's kind of pushing us into new cycles, and that is good, obviously, but it can be a bit triggering because it can feel a little bit like intense because you know, like we have to do things gradually, don't we? We have to do things in our own time at a natural pace, but the energy's obviously insisting for us to move forward. So the ego can feel a bit reactive to that. So don't be surprised if you are feeling a little bit preoccupied mentally about what you should be doing or what you shouldn't be doing, and just try to relax. I know it's easier said than done, but we've got plenty of time. So nothing's got to be done in a rush. Just wait for the energy to it will simmer down, you know, it will simmer down, and we'll start to get into our flow of our new cycle, you know. So the ego just needs to calm down a bit. So yeah. Now, what have we got today? We're doing Lover's Oracle for our relationship messages. We are doing the Brian Froud deck for our state of mind. I'm getting into that now. We're doing the Blunt Truth deck for just a message about what our person might be thinking. I'm doing the Goddess Oracle, this beautiful deck, which I've not used in a while, for what is Spirit helping you with? What are they assisting you with? And I'm also going to use my deck as a message for what is the advice from Guru. Okay, Guru is really the embodiment of Source. Okay, so it's that kind of thing, right? So it would be sort of like, if you can put it in a nutshell, like in a physical, like a 3D type of way, it would basically be, you know, what is a sage, like what sort of advice at the moment would a sage be giving you? Okay, that's kind of what my deck is basically like, right? It's hard to put it in a nutshell really, but anyway, that's what it is. I'm drinking a bit of orange juice this morning, and I've got a candle on the go, so it's quite nice. Just, you know, just trying to create a nice peaceful energy. We're at the beginning of a new cycle. We just need to ease ourselves into that, don't we? Okay, so we're going to start off with Taurus, and we are going to see, first of all, what your state of mind is. If you know your astrology chart, I always say this before I start Taurus, and then I remember to say it. So if you know your astrology chart, then you can watch a few of the different zodiac signs that apply to you. Most people look up their Venus, their moon, their rising, and obviously their sun. But, you know, you might even resonate with a few of the other messages. So we'll see. Okay. So Taurus. Okay, so state of mind. You might feel it's at the moment that it's a bit difficult to be sensitive with yourself. You might find yourself a bit frustrated about love, or a bit frustrated about your creativity or psychic abilities. It just feels like the energy could feel a bit harsh at the moment. I think what you're really wanting is that kind of more loving, gentle energy where you can be creative and relaxed and, you know, all of that. And it might just feel like it's a bit obstructed at the moment for some reason, okay? You know, you could even be waiting for a message from somebody and it's sort of not been coming, or a message about somebody. Okay, let's see what your relationship message is. Okay, trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, so they're talking about trust, that you just need to trust at the moment. Okay, trust. Let's go into, there's some sort of transformation going on for you. And we just need to trust the process. It is happening. Okay, so the next 48 hours, you've got the Three of Cups, which is a lovely healing energy. This is about feeling happier. It may be that you're celebrating some kind of breakthrough, you know, the next 48 hours. And it's like, you know, that is a relief. It feels good. It feels very healing. You've also got here the King of Cups energy. So you are coming into a more spiritual alignment here. You're also connecting more deeply with your spirit guides, and you're very well protected at this time. I feel like they're holding you in a space so that you will be protected and able to therefore get back into your alignment, get back into your flow. So your person's got the Temperance card, okay? So your person may be seeking more balance, okay, the next 48 hours. They're seeking more balance, they're seeking healing, and they may be in a mood to apologise or that type of thing. They may be seeking better health, a healthier state of mind. What they're saying here is my higher self is trying to reach you. Okay, so they may find communication a bit tricky because they're trying to balance their energies, but they are trying to sort of align energetically to you. Okay, so they're wanting peace, basically. Now, let's go into a message from Guru first, from my deck. Okay, so your past is just a story, is a message there. So important to remember that. No need to think about the past. It's got you to where you are now, but we don't need to think about it because this is now about fresh energy for you. This is all fresh all of the time. So we'll have a look at what the Goddess card is. What is Spirit sort of supporting Taurus with at the moment? Inspiration. So you're going to find, you may have found your inspirations being a bit blocked lately in some ways. You may have felt pulled in different directions, but basically the next 48 hours, that's going to be lifting, and you're really being moved energetically towards some breakthroughs, ideas that are going to help you, better energy that's going to be more helpful to you in order for you to create and do the things that you need to do right now. It's like Spirit is really trying to align you to the present moment and give you information and good energy so that you're going to basically proceed a lot more in tune with yourself from a spiritual place. So next 48 hours for Taurus is very good. I feel like, any addictive patterns or karmic patterns really being healed at this time. And this is sort of like a fresh slate for you at the moment. So that you will actually be working towards your highest and best. Okay, so that's the message really. You may hear from somebody, or you may notice a healing energy going on. Something is being brought into balance between you and somebody else, okay? So let's go into Virgo. Virgo for the next 48 hours. Okay, so you've got a beautiful energy here. This is the energy of miracles, okay? Virgo. This could be the miracle you've been waiting for. Something is being illuminated in your life. Be aware of what you're projecting. The qualities you admire in one another are also qualities that you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. You can see Gilbert. He's trying to get comfy, isn't he? Oh, bless him. He's laying down there. He doesn't normally lay down there when I'm reading. Usually he goes on the sofa. Right, so basically, this is the energy of miracles. It's the energy of some kind of breakthrough for you. Something is being illuminated. They're illuminating things so that you can break free from old karma, so that you can move into a fresh timeline, to a higher vibrational timeline. Let's see what else we're getting here. I feel the next 48 hours could be very, very helpful to you. Yeah. Now, you've been very careful lately. Spirit's very pleased with you on this because you've been very careful with your energy, where you're putting your energy, who you're interacting with. And this is very good because you've been protecting your energy, and now the next 48 hours you're going to find yourself coming to a much deeper alignment with yourself. You know, and this is good, very good, because we can only manifest the things that we really want when we are in our true alignment, as you know. So you do care about somebody a lot, but you're also realizing how much you care about yourself. Your person does have a lot of things on their mind at the moment, and they find your energy very healing. You've been very careful about this person, or if it's a situation, you've been very careful about it. Equally, they are quiet to protect you from their ego. I do feel a sense of spirit, someone in spirit guiding Virgo to pull back from certain situations lately, in order that you were protected from somebody who's struggling, so that you go more deeper into your own essence. And as you go deeper into your own essence, it's quite amazing because actually your energy is improving. This actually is even more healing and attractive to your person. They may not be able to recognise this right now. They may not be aware of what's going on. Okay, let's have a look at the message from Guru. Surrender, everything is predestined. Okay, so this is confirmation really that you, whatever you're going through right now, it is predestined that it had to happen in this way, you know, because ultimately Spirit wants you to connect into the deeper essence of who you are. They don't want you to connect into this person's pain or their problems. They want you to embody your light, you know, and then your light will do wonders for this person. But you are in a deeper process at the moment. The next 48 hours, something's really, really clicking for you energetically. I can see it in these cards. Wow, awakening. That's confirmation as well. Okay, so Spirit is supporting you at the moment with a very important awakening that is going to allow a miracle to take place in your life very soon. Okay. It's the miracle you've been waiting for. It could be the answer that you've been looking for to a situation that was stressing you out. Okay. Let's go into Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn for the next 48 hours. Okay, you have been feeling a bit tested. You may have been suffering with depression or other sort of things like that. However, next 48 hours, this begins to really lift, okay, because this card came out in reversed. Let's have a look at your relationship message. I feel it is an old identity, an old ego identity that you had, karmic, and it's been trying to pull you back into that, but that's not who you really are. And the next 48 hours, it does start to lift. Time, you are trying too hard, give it time. Spirit is saying there is a relationship that is important to you, and it will come if you just give it time, if you just relax the whole process, okay? Okay, let's see. Okay, you've got a lot of information about your spirituality, about your about your next steps, about what you need to do, and where it's been hard to apply. What you're going to find the next 48 hours is you start to realize that you are now ready to actually embody the information that you've had for quite some time, and things are going to start to get easier for you, right? Because you've got here the 10 of Pentacles, which really shows soul family. It really shows you're making really good connections, long-term connections, and mixing with the right people. So also money looks good. So basically, for Capricorn, the next 48 hours are very good for you because you can start really moving forward on your path with the right type of people around you, based off the fact that you are now ready to use all the information and skills that you have. It's like sometimes we're not ready to actually apply it, and then sometimes all of a sudden it's like a shift happens and boom, we're ready. This is going to help turn things around, and this is why this old depressed energy is going to kind of lift, and you're going to feel happier because you're going to feel more focused, you're going to feel more on your path, you're going to see yourself progressing on your purpose, and you're going to notice that you are really surrounded by the right types of people. Wow. This is confirmation that the people that you do interact with are the right people for you, okay? Same card as what you had, right? Soul family. Now, the people, the energy of the people connected to you is solid. People who genuinely like you and care about you. If you've got any doubts, which I think you have had about somebody, you don't need to have those doubts. This person does like you. They do care about you. They've got the card, will you wait for me? You know, somebody is working on their long-term goals and their own, development, okay? They may be focused on money at this time or their life purpose, and those types of things are probably taking priority for them. Okay, so your message from Guru. Okay, your past is just a story. So I know that is hard to take on board sometimes because our past does seem very real. But Spirit is really, Guru is really wanting to bring you into the present moment. They're wanting you to focus on what you've learned up to this point and how to embody that and focus on that. And not allow any old karmic patterns that you tend to fall into to keep cropping up. You know, it's like they're trying to say, okay, you are your true spirit. Do what you need to do now. Don't let thoughts about this happened or that happened, or, you know, does this person care about me because of this and this and this? That's just confusing and obstructing. You know, you've got definite confirmation here that you are interacting with the right people, and there is somebody here that genuinely cares and likes you. It does look like they've got quite a lot of other things they're having to focus on. Oh, this card is one of those weird artwork ones. It's a freaky one. Opening, right? Sheila Nagig. This is a very heavenly energy. I know it doesn't really look like it, but it is. It's the opening. It's the opening of the divine feminine energy. You know, your spirit guides are trying to open you up at the moment to all of source, you know, all of the universe, all of divinity. They're trying to open you up to unlimited potential. They are, you know, it's like there's a heavenly type of energy that is trying to commune with Capricorn at the moment to open you up to everything that you are. You know, I see your connections getting stronger and more loving the more you open up. So I feel bonds with people strengthening, and it's all happening the further you move away from an old depressed identity that maybe didn't see things in that way. It's not who you are. So you should see connections and relationships opening up. Okay, let's go into Aquarius. I get thirsty when I'm working. It's always when I'm working I get thirsty. Right, Aquarius. Right, you've got here, just checking the deck because a few of these are coming out reversed, but it's fine. It's not in reverse. I just thought I'd just check the deck. Okay, look, things have been crazy. Things have been very, very wild. Okay, you've got a wild card. It's in reverse. What this means is things are going to be calming down. So don't freak out. I know it's easy for me to say, but this is the message from Spirit. They don't want you to freak out. What they're saying is things are actually going to massively calm down. Okay, they will calm down. So hang in there. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. There are massive new opportunities and possibilities right now for Aquarius. Okay. I see a lot of change happening for Aquarius at the moment. So it may feel a bit crazy, but it is going to settle. Yeah, there's loads going on. You've got the Eight of Wands. So there's loads and loads of things happening at the moment for you. And it is progress in the right direction, okay? You've got the Justice card. There may be contracts or legalities or information that you're looking at the moment. And also you may be ending old cycles. You may be deciding to stop doing certain things you were doing. Okay, now everything you're working on at the moment is actually going to go in your favour. If you keep following the path you basically need to be taking. Things are going to go in your favour. That's what the Justice card kind of represents, really. And you are working on, if it feels tough, if it feels a bit crazy, it's because you're ending old cycles and starting new cycles, and that's always going to feel crazy because you're sort of ending karmic cycles you were on to begin new cycles. Right, let's have a look at your person. Right, there is somebody here. They are confused, right? They are confused and they can get tempted or they can get depressed. So, right, this person, two things. This person could have addiction problems and could have problems with temptations. Or they could have mental health problems, right? And they're a bit confused at this time. And they may feel like it's hard to be happy, or they may find it's hard to figure out how do I take my next steps? What are my next steps, right? I feel for you, your next steps are much more clear. I don't know if that's, you know, you might want to slap me for saying that, but that's what I'm seeing in these cards. I feel it's much more clear. It's just crazy because it just feels like, okay, I know what I need to do, but it's just mental, like the amount of stuff I have to do. Okay, so somebody does want to meet up with you. You may receive a message from them, but I think you do need to be aware that this person's still struggling. Remember, it's not down to you to fix anyone. You just need to focus on your goals. I feel like they're really focusing you on you right now, Aquarius. And your guru message is, do not let their unconscious energy pull you down. Okay. That does happen when people have got unconscious energy, because they're triggered, because they've got their own things to sort out. They might have pain body, things like that. You can sense their energy is a bit unconscious at the moment, and then it can have an impact where it kind of pulls it triggers your unconscious energy to come out, you see, and then we sort of go down to that level of vibration. So the guru's messages is a reminder to stay centered. Stay very centered right now, because you have got a lot of your own goals and things you need to do. Right, and your spirit guides are helping you to enjoy more, okay? They're talking about pleasure. They're trying to redirect you to all the different pleasures and things that lift you, that you enjoy, and reminding you that that's really what you're here for. Because I know with Aquarius, you tend to think about the bigger picture a lot and other people and things like that, but they're directing you to look at yourself and your own goals and your own pleasures at the moment. So you probably will be noticing that you're doing that, and that's really good. Okay, so we'll go into Gemini. Gemini, next 48 hours, and this is your state of mind. Next 48 hours, please. Okay, you could be looking back a little bit. There may be, now you might not be doing this on purpose. Some of you may be doing this on purpose. You may notice your mind keeps thinking about the past, or you may feel it's very spontaneous and you're not even wanting to think about the past, but you're getting sort of flashbacks or little funny niggles. There's something clearing. Okay, Spirit is clearing something for you. It's old karmic energy that's obstructing you. It's based off an old ego identity that you used to be, and I feel it's being cleared out at this time. So just allow that to happen. If you feel a bit unsettled, don't worry about it, because it's being cleared, okay? It needs to be cleared. I don't think they want you to look back at all. I really don't think they want you to. So just allow it to clear out, because once that clearing's complete, you're going to find yourself moving forward more easily. Okay, so your relationship message, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay, so there's no right or wrong to the things that you've done, or even the things that you are doing right now. There's no right or wrong. What it's doing is they're trying to expand, the love that you have for yourself first and foremost. and the bigger your love for yourself expands, then obviously Source can work through you more freely and effectively. So there is a lot of healing going on here for Gemini the next 48 hours. It's helping you to heal, move forwards into your true self and your true energy of love and light. So they're helping you move from a lower level of consciousness to a higher level of consciousness. So try not to analyze what you're doing, is what they're saying. You'll find yourself naturally just being in the moment, and you're noticing more love for yourself, and you're going to notice your vibration lifting. You're clearing karmic patterns. Some of you may be severing from the past, I feel, not necessarily, I'm not talking about necessarily cutting people off, but but I'm talking about severing things that you used to do a lot, and that kind of feels like it's clearing out, or if it's memories and things like that, moving on from memories. So something's being balanced in Gemini's energy the next 48 hours. So you will start to feel lighter. You will start to feel more love for yourself. You will start to feel more free. Okay, because there is this devil energy, which is like a stuck energy, and I feel it's a phantom. I feel like there may be an illusion in your mind thinking that you are you know, not able to move forward, but it is just an illusion. You are moving forward. You are. So don't buy into the illusion. You're definitely moving forward with that Justice card, and you are being freed, really. Now your person is in hermit mode. This person is probably single. This person is doing a lot of their own stuff at the moment. They're learning to commit to themselves. They're learning to commit to their path. Okay, that's good. Your person receives money from multiple sources. They may seem a bit boring at the moment, but it's actually a healthy energy for this person. This person does see signs about you. They may have psychic insights or intuitions about you. Let's see what your message from Guru is. Oh, that's not a message. Okay. And the message from Guru is, what do you really want? Find it in yourself first. Okay. So, you know, I don't really need to go into that because it's really obvious, but you definitely can't find what you want in the past. That's all being burnt off, and they're guiding you forward into what you really want, finding that in yourself. And I think that's going to get easier and easier for you now. And your spirit guides are supporting you with wellness, okay? So if you suffered with any illness or either mental health problems or physical health problems, you're going to notice those really transforming. I feel quite magically, actually. I feel there's going to be some magical improvements in both your mental and physical health. Okay, so don't buy into any illusions of the mind. That's the most important thing to remember from this reading. Spirit really wants you to know that you are actually breaking massive cycles here, Gemini. Okay. Massive cycles being broken for Gemini. And it's moving you into a much healthier place. So Spirit is really working for Gemini at the moment. Okay, let's go into Libra. Libra. Okay, trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So, something that hadn't been clicking is going to start happening for you. Something is going to get completely transformed. They want you to stay grounded. Don't go into the head too much. Okay, just stay really grounded in yourself. And that's what you're going to find is happening, that you just feel more present, more in your power, and more accepting. Something's transforming for Libra, and I feel it's big. I feel it's really big. Okay, Alexa just started talking. Not interesting for no reason. So there is something really big. That's just clarification that there's something really big happening for Libra the next 48 hours. Okay, look, you've gone through a lot of purging. This was karmic. You had to purge this stuff out. It was holding you back and it was obstructing you from being in your true highest and best. I feel that's being cleared massively, and that's why you're now more grounded in the present moment and you're more in your power. You're also going to be realising that you're actually connecting with soul family, right? You're connecting with yourself, and therefore you're connecting with soul family more effectively. So relationships are going to start making more sense, and they're going to seem a lot more productive and positive. There's somebody here that would be happy to have a new start with you, okay? Could be someone new, could be someone you already know. I do feel for some of you, it really could be somebody you already know, and this could literally transform. Okay, look at this. I want to commit to you. So, yeah. There's some connection here that could restart, or a new connection, and it could have caused you a lot of pain, or you've just been through a lot of heartbreak, but you're headed for something here that is long term. It's just something clicking for you. Something is clicking for you in a relationship. Justice, finally getting what you deserve. Okay, that is what your spirit guides are helping you. They wanted you to clear out old karma and not kind of interact with your relationships from that old karmic level. They wanted you to interact with your relationships from a much higher level. And that's what I feel you're starting to do. And it's going to totally transform your relationships. Keep an empty mind. That's the advice from Guru. Keep an empty mind, because that is source. So the more empty your mind is, you know, you're connecting with consciousness, with source, and you know, things are just going to start flowing for you now. Really trust, because I mean, I think Spirit's actually really doing this for you. Okay, so it's a lovely message. Transformation in relationships. Okay, let's go into Leo. Just going to take a drink. Leo for the next 48 hours. Your state of mind. Fairies of the future. Okay, you may have felt a bit blocked from the future, or you may have felt a bit frustrated, okay, with that card, because it's in reverse. I feel it's just literally, and I know some of you might want to slap me for saying this, but Spirit has been keeping you on pause, okay, so that whatever's coming for you next in your future is going to be more aligned. So that's why you're being held back, or think something's taking a bit longer than you thought it would. And once you get aligned, I think it will be fast, very fast movement. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So something in your life is massively transforming, and it's because you're coming from this is why I think the Spirit's slowing you down. They want to bring you into the vibration of love within yourself. Have more love for yourself. And as you find that love for yourself, this thing in your life is going to just transform and be so much better. And it will progress so much quicker. Wow. You've got the Star card. That is massive alignment, Leo. Massive alignment. You are learning, maybe that doesn't sound right, but you are just basically finding it much easier to connect with yourself, with the love of Spirit within you, with the spiritual realms, as well as do what you need to do in the physical reality. You're getting a much better balance, and you're coming into alignment. Something is going to start clicking for you very, very soon. You are spending time alone, and it's very beneficial because it's helping you to see things from the higher perspective, so that you can transform this thing in your life and get it into the right alignment. You're connecting with somebody here with the Ace of Pentacles. This person could be offering you something. They could be offering you money. They could be offering you an opportunity. This could be a new beginning for you in a relationship or something else. It's definitely a new beginning. It's a very good offer. I feel so much love for you. Look at, I mean, the energy. Somebody is just going to be loving you up. And it could be for, you know, anything, couldn't it? Like love. It could be for a new job. Boom, 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 you know. What's the advice from the guru? Okay. Right, they're saying here, you are not alone, you are one. Okay, so I did say with that Hermit card, Leo, you may be spending time alone. But in that time that you're alone, it's very precious because you're being brought closer to spirit, because they're trying to realign you to the love within yourself, to the truth, to your truth, to get you in alignment. Look at Gilbert. Get you in alignment with whatever your truth needs to be, whatever your truth actually is. And so they're just saying to you, don't touch the matrix. See, wise advice not to touch the matrix. Don't rush this. I don't think you are. I think you're doing great. I think you're getting it perfect now. I really do think you're getting it perfect. But Guru's helping you with that wise advice. You know, they're channeling it through. And you're very close. You're working very close with spirit at the moment on this. Whether you're doing that consciously or unconsciously, right? Cycles. So spirit's helping you with cycles. Old cycles ending, new cycles beginning. This is mad. I mean, that whole reading for Leo is all about you getting into alignment for your next steps. And these next steps are going to be very transformative. They're going to be very, very happy for you. So that, you know, they're saying there's no need to rush it, basically. Like, okay. So we'll go into Aries. It's really cute that you can see Gilbert down there. I just love that. Because normally you can't see the little devil. He's in my soul family, by the way. We knew each other in a past life. Okay, Penelope Dreamweaver. This is your state of mind, Aries. Boom. Oh my God. You freaking know something here. It's like Spirit's handed you the information. Boom. You're getting information the next 48 hours and you know it. You know. Oh. Holy Mother of Gods, I want to say. It's quite incredible. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So that is basically confirmation that, you know, there's a relationship here that could have been driving you nuts, but you're starting to realise, oh, I sort of get it now. I sort of understand what this is about, and I can't understand what I need to do. Okay. Not seeing it from a negative, seeing it from a completely different perspective. And feeling very inspired about something. Queen of Wands, your alignment is fantastic the next 48 hours. You've got so much to offer. You are so freaking attractive. You probably don't even realise. And you feel empowered. You know, it's like, boom, I understand. Now, you have got the Moon card. You could feel a bit triggered. So just, you know, take your time with this card, the Moon, because it's a card of being triggered. There's no rush, you know. We've just started a new lunar cycle. Just take your time. Ease into this because you're getting a lot of downloads at the moment. A lot of information that is seriously clicking for you. But there's no rush with it. Okay, everything is going to get revealed in its own good time. Your person is very happy. They're celebrating. They are healing. They really enjoy spending time with you. Okay, you could be receiving a lot of psychic information about that person. You could have been very, very confused about them, but I think it's all going to get revealed over this next lunar cycle. Somebody's sorry that they lied to you. Could be that person, could be somebody else. I think it's that person, actually. I think they're just like, God, I have not treated Aries right. And I realise that I should. Okay. They just want to enjoy themselves with you at this time. Message from Guru. Okay, this is interesting. And I don't think this is at all anything you would ever do because you are Aries. Don't follow someone else's alignment. You know, follow your own alignment. That's very wise advice. I mean, it can happen when we feel excited. You know, when we feel excited, we can sometimes fall into doing what our ego wants us to do, but that might not be the true alignment of ourselves. So right, okay, oh my god, Aries, you're being guided to love at the moment. You really are being guided to love. I feel you could be right on track for a relationship here with someone. I also feel tons and tons of self-love going on. So you just need to make sure you're doing what you want. Don't worry about what other people are going to say or think. Okay. You might still feel a bit confused at the moment, but I don't think that will last long. Not now. Okay, let's go into Sagittarius. Next 48 hours. He of the fiery sword. Wow. You have got great willpower and determination at this time. You've got clarity of mind. It's going to be much easier for you to communicate because you now see things very, very clearly. And you'll also be able to proceed in a much more clear manner because you now understand exactly what you need to do. Your relationship card says that let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and it gives. I'll read that again because it's quite long. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and it gives. So it's not about claiming each other. It's about there being closeness, but also freedom. I think you're getting clarity over a relationship. That's what I feel. Clarity over a relationship and what you need to do, how you need to proceed and how you need to communicate. If you're not in a relationship, you know, you're getting more clarity over what you will be doing next with a situation in your life. There was something you needed to drop. I feel this is probably just karmic because you've got the death to rebirth card. You might have been stuck in a karmic cycle where you kept repeating the same types of habits or situations in relationships or, I don't know, work, whatever it was. And this is just being ended for Sagittarius at this time, at the beginning of this new lunar cycle. Yeah, at the beginning of this next 6 months, because we just had the eclipse energy and eclipses are for 6 months. You know, they influence the next 6 months. You're dropping something. And it could have been confusion. It would have been confusing. It was an old habit or an old identity you had, and that's well and truly being dropped. And it's a rebirth for you now with so much clarity, so much drive, so much energy. Somebody you're connected with is ready for a new chapter. Okay, they are ready for a new chapter. They feel good about this. This person wants to speak to you. They do, okay? Let's have a look at your message from Guru. Wise advice for Sagittarius at this time. Don't let the Matrix crack you. Yeah, it may have felt like the Matrix was trying to crack you recently, and you thought, my God, how much more can I freaking take? It's giving a good go at you. But I just think now there is something happening for Sagittarius, a major breakthrough, and there's no going back. It's all about forward movement now. It's very positive for you. Ecstasy. I feel you are channeling divine energy from source, and there could be great shifts in your relationships at this time. Great shifts within yourself at this time as well. I feel like there could be progress in a relationship or, you know, maybe other areas of your life as well. Okay, let's go into Scorpio. Okay, you are becoming a master at what you do. Okay, you are learning a craft, you are learning a skill, and you're going to see great progress with this at this time. You're on the right path, you're on the right track, you're getting closer and closer to mastering something. Be aware of what you're projecting. The qualities you admire in one another are both qualities you both possessed. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So you were falling into a bit of a karmic pattern in your relationships. And you may not have realised, or you kind of may have known, it was probably semi-conscious, like sometimes you knew you were doing it and other times you didn't know you were doing it. But now I think you're transcending that, you know. I think you're transcending some old karmic patterns you used to get stuck in, because you now understand much more clearly what you need to focus on and what you need to do, and you've got the skill and the know-how to do it, and you're becoming a master at it. You're going to know how to deal with a situation much, much better now. And you're also getting more information on your life purpose and how to get better and better at that as well. Success, you know, people can see that you are doing well. People can see how much better you are doing. And this is a new beginning for you. It's a very positive new beginning for you, where you're nurturing yourself, but you're also ready. You're seriously ready for your next steps. So there's no rush. Now you've got, your person's got the Justice card. Okay, so your person could be, they could be balancing out our karmas at this time. They may be going for a purge so that they can realign to their true soul essence. They're getting stronger in themselves. Things are going to go more in their favour going forward. They may be signing contracts or agreements or looking at information at the moment about other things. This person says, let me take the lead. Okay, this person does like to be inspired. They like excitement energy. They like to feel valued. Okay. Message from Guru, wise message here for Scorpio. Who are you really? Source. You know, that it's like they're trying to remind you about the fact that you don't need to be in your head, that you just need, that you're really just channeling things from source now. I feel like information is coming through Scorpio from source directly to help you become a master at what you're doing in your life. Because of the fact you've been persevering. You have been persevering. And I think they know that. So you're birthing a new way of life at the moment. And Spirit is helping you get things in order. They're helping you get things into a much better order. So things are going to flow much better now. Okay. So it's very good message there. I would say progress at this time for Scorpio. Great progress in lots of different areas. Okay, let's go into Pisces. Pisces for the next 48 hours. Your state of mind. Ooh, initiation. All right, so your state of mind. Wow. I mean, it could feel very exciting for you at the moment. Very, very exciting, because you are being initiated into a higher timeline for yourself. And it is exciting. That is beautiful. It can feel a little bit nerve-wracking in a way, because you sort of think, oh my God, you know. Let there be closeness between you, but also give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So there's a great kindness there that is happening between you and somebody else. There's kindness, there's respect, there's space, but there's also closeness in your relationships. If you're single, this could be a new relationship. This could be somebody you already connected with, I don't know. But there is, I feel, this is leveling up. You're healing something with the Temperance card. You've got one foot in spirit, one foot in the physical realm. That's why it's healing. That's why something is healing for you finally. And you're in a really good position now to actually proceed with whatever it is you're wanting to proceed with. Much better position now. You've got more clarity, you've got more balance. You can now proceed. Your person may be feeling a little bit down, right? The next 48 hours, they may have some issues to do with the past or loss, depression. Spirit's trying to say to them, look, there is so much stuff coming in for you now that's better, but you just can't see it. This person knows they need to get help. They might not go for what you might call, you know, I don't know what you call it, that type of professional help, but they are finding their own way to help themselves, which is good. It's more positive. They're not just, it looks like they could go down a slippery slope, but I don't think they will. They'll find their own way out. Your guru, like your wise message from guru is that you are breaking karmic patterns. Okay, so that's confirmation. You're definitely healing something. So now you're in a better position. They are saying that someone's been acting unconsciously as well. So, you know, you may have been in a karmic pattern with a situation or a person that was quite unconscious, and it was actually just based on your own karmic patterns. But I feel that's all being cleared and healed, and now you're in a much better position to proceed. You're going through an initiation, which is very exciting. So I think something's going to start changing for you now and improving. They're talking about your pleasure. They're talking about you going for what makes you feel happy. You know, don't worry about what other people think, because they won't necessarily understand. But you do. You know what makes you feel happy, and you have to live by your own truth. So, yeah, that's the message. Okay, for Pisces. There is a lovely situation there evolving, which gives you space, but also closeness. Okay, let's go into Cancer, next 48 hours. State of mind for Cancer, next 48 hours. The Bright Mother. Bright Mother. That is a very nurturing energy. That is a true Cancerian energy right there. Okay. Nurturing. Nurturing yourself, but also the ability to nurture others. Okay, Gilbert. Also the ability to nurture others, but from source. You know, not from an old pattern that you've been stuck in. So it's much more aligned. Okay. Oh, blimey, this card keeps coming out. I'm going to have to shuffle again in a second. I will read it to you though. Let there be closeness between you, but also give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and it gives. Okay. So there's something happening where you're nurturing yourself, but you are also nurturing to someone else. But I think it's going to start coming more from a deeper place within yourself, source, rather than your ego just wanting to do it because it's an attachment thing. Reflection. Oh my God, give each other some space at the moment. Trust, have faith, all will work out for the best. You know, it's okay if there's space. Don't panic. Don't panic It's okay if there's space. That is absolute confirmation. You know, if there's space between you and somebody else at the moment, don't panic, all right? Because it's kind of necessary for you both. You're both nurturing yourselves, and then you can nurture the connection in a better way. You have been really worried about a situation. You've been really stressed. Okay. Oh dear, horrible energy. Oh, you know, but you come into Knight of Cups. You know, this is you arriving. This is Cancer well and truly arriving into your Cancerian energy. I mean, these two cards are Cancerian energy. But what, like I said, it's not coming from that needy type of place in the karmic old ego identity. It's coming from source, because you've been nurturing yourself and you're arriving. Your true Cancerian energy is arriving. So it's really cool. Someone's going to notice that you're a little bit different. You're connecting into somebody with Queen of Pentacles energy. This person is doing well with money as they get older. And this person can sometimes, they're very practical. They can be a bit too, I'm not saying they're not spiritual, but they can be a bit too worried about stability. They can be a bit too worried about resources. But they are very grounded in themselves. They're very grounded in who they are, which is very inspiring to you. Okay. They have something that they know they could offer, and they just sort of think, well, they're very careful about whether they do offer it or they don't. They're listening to their guides, okay? I mean, if they're awakened, yeah, they're doing that. If they're not awakened, they're tuning into what they feel as themselves at this time, and they're feeling for what feels good for them. They really do want to feel healthier. They want to feel happier. They want to feel better. Okay, so we'll go into your message from Guru. So the wise message here from Guru. Exploring the matrix delays consciousness. Okay, so, you know, talking to loads of different people, meeting loads of different people, filling your diary up with loads of different things. It's sort of like, okay, sometimes you do feel inspired and that stuff, but a lot of the time it is sort of just distracting you from connecting more deeply with yourself. So Spirit is saying, you know, if you really want to arrive, if you really want to be your true Cancerian energy, you know, don't keep getting tempted by things out there. Because once you get your true Cancerian energy, in the right place, oh Gilbert, oh, so just nearly knocking something over. There's some like little clipboards down there. Yeah, once you get your energy in your true Cancerian place, you know, everything's going to be so much easier. So much easier. And I feel like you're pretty much there. I do feel like you're pretty much there with it. So this space that you're having from somebody, they've got space to make themselves feel good. You're getting space so you can feel good. You know, it's not about exploring everything else out there. It's about going inwards for both of you. And you're starting to arrive. You really are. Your spirit guides are helping you with wisdom. Yeah. Wise energy, wisdom. Look at that. There's something amazing going on with Cancer at the moment. I feel a connection, a relationship, or something in your life is moving to a more healthy place. It is. It's definitely moving into a more healthy place, whether that's your love life or your work life or family life, you know, whatever it is, you're getting it into a more better alignment. And it's very wise. You're being supported by Spirit to make wise choices at this time. And I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say except the fact that I feel a relationship coming more on track, or something coming more on track for you. Maybe it's multiple things coming more on track. You know, it's like you're seeing things much more clearly after a time where it was just like so freaking confusing. And you're getting so much more clarity that you're going to be able to proceed with more wisdom. And things will start to be better, more lucrative, more healthy, all of that. Okay, so that's the message for Cancer. And if you'd like to book in for a reading, you know I'm here, just contact me. I do the 40-minute reading, I do an hour reading, or you can have a more affordable option of a 10-minute voice note reading. You can go to my website, awakeningtarot.co.uk, just to have a little look at those options. And also you can buy my deck. Yeah, the sort of, well, it's a deeper consciousness oracle deck. It is really messages channeled like what you would get from, you know, like advice from a sage. You know, that's kind of how I would say it is. It's all guiding you to go into a deeper level of consciousness so that you embody your true energy, and then you can actually draw things to you that are meant for you rather than chasing things. So that is the message, and I'm sending you lots of love and peace. And thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and also thanks for sharing the channel if you think anyone you know would like to watch it. Peace.